Good morning. Na, 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 na. Good morning. Na, 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 na. Hey Gapsters, how are you Gapsters doing? Thank you so much for joining me in another video. I am quite excited about this one. Because it's a little bit more sit down, chatty, catch you up, and a little bit more focused on the actual pregnancy than my emotions about the pregnancy. And you know, it's the juice of the juice of the juice. It's the nitty-gritty details about the pregnancy. Basically, I'm doing a pregnancy tag, and I'm thinking of also doing a Q&A. So let me know if you'd like a Q&A on this channel. It does not necessarily have to be pregnancy related, but obviously it can be. I don't mind. If you don't mind, please let me know in the comment section below, and I'll also ask Instagram, and then if we have enough questions for a Q&A video, I will go ahead and make one. All right, I hope you Gapsters are well. Spring is in the air. We had our first really good warm week this week. Like the last 4 days have been amazing, and yeah, I'm quite excited, very excited. So let's get going. Pregnant are you? I am in my 3rd trimester. How did your family react to the news? They were so happy. Like everyone was happy. My family side was happy. My sister and my niece were like super happy. Jimmy's family, my in-laws, also very happy, because basically we had been trying for this baby for a while. Everyone knew we were trying. Everyone was praying for the baby. It was lit just, so when everyone found out, everyone was very happy. Do you know the sex of the baby? Yes, I do. You know the sex of the baby also. It's baby girl. It's baby girl. It's baby girl. She threw me in the beginning because I really wanted a boy, but I've explained why I wanted a boy, and now I am completely and utterly over it, and I'm just like, we have a baby coming, and as long as they're healthy and happy, that's all I want. What has been your biggest craving? So I haven't had a lot of like food cravings or like lasting cravings. I've had a few cravings here and there, but nothing that is like that I can say in this pregnancy, this is what I've craved. Like there's really hasn't been anything. At one stage I craved Russian and chips, and I don't know what it is about Port Elizabeth. There's a lot of fish and chip shops, but there isn't a lot of Russian and chip shops. And the Russian that you do find is not the Russian, you know the one. It's that wannabe, you know. So even then also, you really can't really be eating Russian, Viennas and those kinds of things, like cold meaty things, salami. Although Russian, like you cook and you put it in the fire and you know, you can like cook it through, but it's just not recommended anyway. So yeah, it was very difficult to find that. And then what other cravings have I had? I had a waffles craving for like a week, where I just really wanted like a waffle with ice cream, and every once in a while it comes up, but it just, yeah, it was for like a few days. That was the one craving actually where I was like, almost like, we're going out at 10 o'clock at night to go get this, but then all the places were closed because I think it was a Sunday night or a Monday night, so I couldn't really go out and get it. And then the following day I was just like, and then what else have I craved? Coffee. Coffee has been a big one. I think it's because I'm not a big coffee drinker, but every once in a while, like that smell of coffee, like you go past like somebody who's like having coffee, or you go past a coffee shop, and that smell just like and there's nothing like someone saying you can't have something, then you're like, I want it. Coffee, and also tea, like Ceylon tea, because Ceylon tea also has caffeine, so I haven't been drinking it. Like my lemon and honey tea, I miss it. I really honestly miss it. I'm tired of rooibos. Rooibos is great and all, but it just doesn't hit the spot, like you know, just doesn't hit the spot. I think the best part of being pregnant being pregnant has been the best part about being pregnant. I've actually really enjoyed most of my pregnancy. I've enjoyed probably, I would say 97-98% of my pregnancy, excuse me. I've enjoyed all of it. I've enjoyed the weight gain. I've enjoyed the feeling the baby move now, and like just like she's so active now, like she's so super active. Like it's like I wake up to her, I go to bed to her, like it's just so comforting to like feel her and just know that she's there, and like she reassures me. Like those movements reassure me, especially now that I'm only going to the doctor like once a month. Like it's such a long time between seeing her that like every single movement counts. So I suppose my favorite thing about being pregnancy has been feeling her move. So yeah, what's the worst part about being pregnant? Okay, so I haven't had a lot of, and none of them have been long lasting, but I've had, I suppose, what have I had? I have every so often, I have the worst reflux ever, like the worst. Like I'll be lying down and I'll literally, it's not even like heartburn, I literally feel the bile, the actual bile, like coming out to spill out. It's not even that I'm feeling like, oh, there's heartburn or whatever. It's like literally I can feel the bile like coming up and like burning my esophagus and ready to almost like spill out and like into my mouth. So there's that. Sorry for the TMI. And then, but I suppose the longest, most hectic thing, like the reflux has been like, yeah, it's uncomfortable, but you know, it happens. Like I know, like if I eat late at night and I go to bed and those kinds of things, so I can like, you know, avoid it usually. But the thing that has probably been the most consistently uncomfortable, and not throughout my pregnancy, probably in the last month, has been joint and ligament pain. Especially around my pelvic area. It literally feels like my pelvis, like I'm just gonna crack in half. Like I'm just going to be like it is so sore, it is so uncomfortable. And I didn't actually realize just how uncomfortable it was, because when it started off like really hectic, and I just thought, oh, that's how pregnancy, you know, I'm in my 3rd trimester now, like I'm at 7 months. You know, this is going to be like, this is what it is now, because I've heard a lot of people say like, oh no, you know, it's uncomfortable, and you know, your 3rd trimester is very uncomfortable, and la 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 la. So I was like, okay, you know, cool, you know, cool. But then baby shifted, and then it wasn't sore, or it wasn't as sore. It wasn't like constantly sore, because there was a time when sitting down, standing up, lying down, it was just constantly sore. Whereas now, like if I stay active, then it gets better, and then, you know, it only gets sore if I'm like sitting in one position for a long time and I try to stand up, then I feel it. So when baby shifted, I was like, oh, this is not actually like, it doesn't have to be like that. Like this joint and ligament pain doesn't have to be this like constant soreness that I thought it had to be for some reason. So yeah, joint and ligament pain around the pelvic area, like, and baby girl's gotten so heavy. Like baby girl's gotten so heavy. Like when I move, I can literally feel my stomach going, we cannot support this weight. And I'm just like, listen, yo, you got to do what you got to do, because that's your job. So do your job. But yeah, no, baby girl's gotten quite heavy, and turning in bed has become quite the mission. Actually, I don't turn, to be honest. I sleep on one side and I stay on that side, because I read somewhere that sleeping on your left hand side is the best thing for the baby. So I sleep on my left hand side. I only, when I'm awake, or when I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh, I need another 10-20 minute like sleep, then I turn to my right. But I basically sleep on my left hand side the entire night. It is so painful. My left hand hip is so sore. But I'm like, for baby girl, we're gonna do it. For baby girl, we're gonna do it. Okay. Do you have names picked out? Yes and no. We have her second name picked out, and we have a running list of her first name, and yeah, I don't know. Her dad's gonna name her, so I don't know, guys. Please pray for me. Pray for my baby girl, because I don't know. That man has got ideas, guys. Ideas. And me, I must just be like, okay, you are the father of the baby. You are allowed. Or it is your right to make such important decisions. But he's got some creative ones, and but ultimately I think I think it's gonna be special just coming from her dad. Will be with you during labor. Her father in the room, and her father who worked in heaven, and then that's it. Have you guys noticed how, like, maybe it's because I watch too many like American vlogs and things like that, and also like my pregnancy app is like international, so I get a lot of like also American people, and they have like 5 or 6 people in the room. Like, why would you want 5 or 6 people in the room watching you deliver? Okay, fine, I'm having a cesarean, so I can only have one anyway. But I'm just thinking, like, in normal life, would you have 5 or 6 people watching you outside of like nursing stuff and like medical stuff? Just like your father, your father-in-law, your mother-in-law, your mother, cousin, best friend. I mean, guys, like, does everybody need to be part of this moment of beauty, rawness, and extreme nudity? I don't think so. I really don't think so. So I don't know. I don't know about people who have like, I don't understand it. Like, just maybe like if they put the curtain around you, and but I don't know though, like, what if I want to scream? I'm one of those people like, oh, there's people here, I can't scream. I am one of those people, like, and in front of the nurses I'm like, you know what, they've seen it all, so I can scream. But in front of people I know, I'll be like, oh no, remember that time I was not so nice to that one? If I scream, they'll remember and use it against me. I don't know, like, I'm just like, I want one person. I would want one person there. I wouldn't want the world. I'm about to say 2 people, but no. Okay, do I have a birth plan? No, I don't have a birth. Well, we're going to have a cesarean. I think the only thing that I can really speak to is post the baby being born. Actually I need to speak to the doctor about this one. Delayed cord cutting and clamping, and then obviously baby daddy cutting the cord, and then skin to skin. So that's really the probably the only thing that I have control over, because I'm not giving a natural birth. I can't say medicated or unmedicated, water birth, dim lights, I'm a vibes. I can't be asking for my vibes. It is gonna be what it is. I'm lucky in that I've seen 2 C-sections, so I kind of know what happens from a C-section point of view. I don't know what happens up until the point where like, I've never seen anyone get the spinal block, or I don't know if they use an epidural and a spinal block, if it's the same thing, but the anesthesia that they use for C-sections, every time I've gone in, they've already prepped the person and they're lying on the desk already, on the table already and everything. So, but I've seen 2 C-sections, and there's really nothing you can control over and above once the baby's out, what happens to the baby. So that's gonna be Will you record your labor? For keepsakes, yes. Not for the internet. Not for the internet. I might have like a few pictures here and there, but like, and he'll record as much as he can. It's not going to be under pressure. I do want pictures though. Oh, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm trying to think, what do I value more? Do I value the video over the pictures? Because I can't have him be like taking videos and pictures, and because I also want him to actually enjoy the moment and be in the moment. So yeah, just pictures, I suppose, and whatever video clips he can take when he takes them. Natural or medicated birth, it's going to be super medicated, super medicalized, clinical almost. Are you scared about labor? I'm not, but I am scared a little bit about being on the C-section table. Like, I'm scared, like, it's a major surgery. Even though I'm not going to be laboring and it's going to be like completely planned out, but yeah, it's a bit scary, but yeah. What do you most look forward to after the pregnancy? I look forward to smelling her. Baby smells, you guys. just baby smells and holding her and her little feet. Okay, wait, holding her and smelling her is probably what I look forward to the most. And just the whole experience. Like I'm quite excited about the whole experience. And having wine. A glass of wine. But that's gonna be like way like after 6 months or so. Will you breastfeed? Yes, I'm planning on breastfeeding. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You know what they say, a fed baby is a happy baby, and a fed baby is a stress-free mommy. That's what it is. I'm planning on breastfeeding, but if it doesn't work out, I'm gonna give it my best. I've read up on it. I know to expect pain in the first few weeks. I know that baby could have issues latching and all sorts of things. I am trying to be as mentally, emotionally, and technically prepared as possible. But if it doesn't work out, I will just, I don't know if I'll try the pumping option first, pump and then give bottle. And then if that doesn't work out, then I'll move to formula. Do you plan to work or to be a stay-at-home mom? I wish I could be a stay-at-home mom. Guys, this is my dream. I want to be a stay-at-home mom. I want to stay at home, enjoy my babies, raise my babies, and just be that kind of like, I know stay-at-home moms do more than just trust me, I do know that. I have, raising kids is no joke, running a household is no joke, but I've always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. And I've always said that the only reason I studied as hard as I studied, as far as I studied, was so that when I'm yelling at my kids to do well at school, I can say to them, they can't come to me and be like, well, you dropped out. I'm gonna be like, listen, I may not be using my degree, but we do not quit in this household. We find a way to work beyond our limitations. But to answer the question is that I would love to be a stay-at-home mom, but I will most definitely be going back to the economy does not allow me to be a stay-at-home. Will you make your own baby food? My breast is gonna be my baby food. Other than that, you mean like once the baby starts eating like solids? Yeah, I'll make my own. I'll buy some to be a mixed masala and jam. No, I'm not gonna be, I only make organic, only white homegrown. No, I'm not gonna be that mom. I'm going to make my own. I'm gonna buy some. I'm going to, like when they start off, they'll probably start off with a little bit of cereal, with a little bit of home pureed fruit and veg, and you know, they'll start off like that. Then they'll move their way to sort of, we'll probably do like eat what we are eating, you know. I don't know if babies should eat separate food to the family, especially like once they're like 7 months, 8 months, 9, you know, there's a time, not 7 months. Well, they start eating around 5 months, 6 months, they in the purity zones. But once they start eating slightly like more solid food, then they'll just eat what we eat. Like we won't have like a separate menu between us and them. Have any nursery ideas and themes? We've actually done the nursery almost. It is 55% done. It is painted and it's got wall stuff, but it just needs integration. It needs to be integrated into instead of 2, it must be 1. But yeah, no, it's almost done. I just need to go get like bedding for it, but like, because the nursery is also our 2nd bedroom, so I need to get like bedding that is not too much childish and not too much adulty, like, you know, bedding. And then I think we need a mat, we need a few things. I mean, it's still very much, it's about 55% done, but it's painted and it's got wall art, and then that's about it. Does it have a theme? Yes and no. I will do like a nursery, I won't do a nursery tour at some point, but I will show you guys the nursery once it's completely done. We're not really like rushing with it because the baby's gonna sleep in our room, in this room, for the first few months, so I'm not stressed about finishing that nursery like too much. but I would like to have it finished because we will have family coming over once the baby's born. We're not going to be going anywhere. We'll have family coming over, so the room needs to be actually complete so it's comfortable and nice for everyone. So yeah, that is the video. I hope you guys that's the video for this week, Gapsters. I hope you have enjoyed it, and if you've watched this far and you still haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure that you do subscribe, and make sure that you do press the like button, and put down any comments that you have for me or any questions for me that you have, maybe for the Q&A in the comment section below, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, Gapsters.